My affiliation with Northwest is I was a student here when it was called Northwest Junior High School.
I went to the school when I was in the 9th grade. Prior to that, it was an all-black school.
The first black high school in Charlotte was Second Ward, and people from in this neighborhood had to walk from here all the way over to West Second Ward to go to school. We needed a second high school on this side of town, and this was the first West Charlotte.
That land that the original West Charlotte High School was founded on belonged to a wealthy black barber named Thad Tate, and this was kind of unique. West Charlotte started in 1938 in that building that's now the School of the Arts.
We looked forward to coming to Northwest. It was the first time we met students from other schools. Our parents had to make the rounds of all the recitals of every year as we all showed off what we'd learned. And that was just part of being in this neighborhood. That if you were here, that's what you did.
It was a focal point. Lot of civil rights activities, lots of movements for justice centered around that school. And that school it remains very sacred to that neighborhood today.
The community has always been protective of the school. They took a lot of pride in the success of the school.
She came out and she worked with our kids while I was there to brighten up the place a little bit with some of the history.
The neighborhood contributed the names around the ceiling as to who in the neighborhood they wanted to highlight as icons of Lincoln Heights.
Incredible, incredible people and portraits line that wall, and I encourage everybody to come and see it.
I am a Northwest School of the Arts graduate from the year 1999, which was the 3rd graduating class. It was a great creative spot to bring a lot of kids together who have a unique interest in celebrating and enjoying the arts.
For a long time, we had an involvement with Blumenthal. We produced our musical each year, spring musical, at the Booth Theater. That was a great relationship. It really helped us cement the work with the arts community. And then we had a branch campus. We were at Spirit Square for several years, totally different from the mold. You go, well, we're going to have a 2-campus school, and one's going to be smack dab in the heart of the arts area of this community. And that was a great thing. Much of those early musical theater classes were taught at Spirit Square.
We won all kinds of awards for visual art and dance and theater and just the music program. Our jazz band, holy crow. Stevie Wonder's band came to the school and came back several times just to jam with our kids.
It was a very unconventional school. It didn't fit the rules that the state had for schools. It didn't fit the rules that CMS necessarily was comfortable with. We created courses that had never been offered in the school system before.
It really was an explosion of exposure in all disciplines that really have helped guide both my personal interests and my livelihood. I think one of the gems about the early years, and I believe it still continues, is the academic faculty as well as the performance-based or arts-based faculty celebrate the arts.
It nurtures the whole child. It doesn't just teach them the art that they come here to learn and to be proficient in, and they do an excellent job of that.
Really special people who understood that love is an art. The best one.